I wonder if I can make this stay like that. We shall see. Ooh, that's awfully bright. Woo! This is a mess. What's happening? It's crooked because my phone's on the charger. It's so professional. You're just so professional around here. You just don't even know. I'm trying to clear up this massive mess that I made. Baby, put me in place. So I'm going to do, I think I'm just embracing it. Like at this point, we're embracing the madness. Because if my phone like dies really fast with lives and then it'll shut off, just stay a little crooked. YOLO. I have a bunch of little random cards we're gonna try out. Test the good old intuition off something besides tarot cards. You know, all those people that say, you're not really a psychic, you're a witch. Well, if I was, I'd be hexing the hell out of some people. Okay? That's all I'm gonna say about it. But we are going to use a really cool dice to see who goes first. Sagittarius. What's the message for Sagittarius? What's the channel message for Sagittarius? So, Sagittarius, you need to have patience with your career and you'll be successful, but you might need to continue what you're doing and have a little bit more patience. Now, how many times have we been told that? Just have more patience. What's your channel message? Stop doubting yourself. Your moon energy is being highlighted because your emotions are getting in the way of something in your life. Something you know already. It's not something that's new. For some of you guys, it's a connection. For some of you guys, it is a Scorpio that you don't like very much. Well, damn. I feel like if there's something about your life that's being stopped, if there feels like it's a constant push and pull, or it's just not going anywhere, or you're repeating the same cycle, there's a choice that you have to make, because this is something where it's about not putting up with the same type of people for you, not putting up with the people who take and don't give. For some of you guys, it's family. For some of you guys, it's causing a lot of stress in your life, but you probably never tell them that because they're your brother, your sister, they're your kids. Some of you guys spend a lot of time by yourself, and in a way it's like helping your connection with, like, you know, the other places that we can go, but in a way it's also kind of trying to get you to understand that some of you guys were put here on this lifetime to be of service. Hello, Aries. And I think that's a hard lesson for some of us to learn because we're not used to that. We don't want to be of service anymore in this fucked up ass world. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be of service, but if that's your calling, then that's your calling. You know what I mean? I can definitely relate to that. Basically done it my whole life. And you just have to pick and choose who you actually want to help and who's actually going to accept your help. You know what I mean? Who's next? Leo. It's a channel message for Leo. Well, some of you guys have something to do with your reputation. You can't really see the problem. There's something here with your family, with trying to work everything out with everybody around you, where you don't understand that this is probably something that's been happening for a very long time. This is not new. This is like normal for you guys to fight, for you guys to, this is like a lifestyle for some of you guys. And some of you guys is with the Sagittarius, which it's a father wound for somebody, to be honest. And who wants to hear that, right? Like, great daddy issues, you know what I mean? Hello, B. But the thing about it is that it's what you can't see. That there's a cycle here that needs to end clearly. It's just not working. Like, it's not working. And if it's been challenging, if there's been issues, if this is like, I don't know, probably at least a good fucking year that it's been slamming you against a wall, then maybe it's just time to, I don't know, embrace a clear decision and go in that direction. Because some of you guys is like, you can't run from this anymore, is basically your message. Do everything with pure intentions, and then you don't have anything to feel bad about. Like, if it doesn't work out, then you tried. You put the best foot forward. You had good intentions. You didn't really do anything wrong, so what do you have to feel bad about? Like, Jupiter's fucking you up right now, or whatever. But I'm just saying, like, it's something about how you make friends, something about how you communicate with other people. It's something about money. It's something about what you've learned along the way, you know, good old life lessons. But cause and effect, right? So what we give comes back, basically. Some of you guys need to stop being so overprotective of your kids. Let them grow. That's the way some kids learn, right? Especially if they're hard-headed like I was, or like I see in the near future that at least half of my children will be the same way. Like, eventually you can't do shit for them. You have to let them learn the lessons, whether it's your friend, whether it's your lover, whether it's sister, brother, uncle, mother, whatever. People are going to learn the way they want to learn. You know what I mean? I feel like someone wants to apologize as well. Someone like feels bad about something that happened. I think it would mean a lot to them if you reached out to them first, or vice versa. And it's like, if you're wondering if they read your message, they did. Or, you know what I mean? If you're wondering if you should go see them, yeah. Or if you're wondering if you should send a letter or whatever, you're going to be hearing from them. If you're waiting for something in the mail, I see that coming through as well. Some of you guys, it says stop singing. Well, that's how you feel. Who's next? Libra. You know what to do. They want to encourage you that you know what to do. That if you, as long as you have the understanding and you're taking accountability for, no, I did not do Aries. If you're taking accountability for your part in whatever the fuck this was, if you are not being caught up on old shit, you're not letting go of old grudges, if you are, some of you guys wanting to adopt, some of you guys might be pregnant, some of you guys need to be honest about something. If your ancestors were being honest to you, there's a Leo or a Capricorn who doesn't mean they're not who you think they are in your life. Just heads up. And maybe you should understand there's some secrets there. So, anyways. Some of you guys are like really moody. Are we moody Judies? What's going on here? I see there's going to be no cooperation with this. It's sweet. It's awesome. I'm really glad that we had this talk phone. You care about someone, you know, but at the same time, it's saying, you know, whatever this is a lesson for some of you guys. You can't save this person no matter how much you care about them, even though they could be literally a soulmate of yours, or maybe you have like these feelings for this person, but this is something that you know, basically is what they're saying. This is going to irritate me, so I'm just going to put it down. Hopefully my phone doesn't die. Basically. Something to do with a Cancer for some of you guys. Some of you guys, you should just move. Maybe you should make new friends. Cancer is next. What's the channel message for this sign of Cancer? Some of you guys want to take a trip. Some of you guys need to make a decision about what you want to do. Some of you guys are trying to decide if you want to move away from your mom. Oh, fuck. Or this is your mom's energy. If you have a Cancer parent. Some of you guys are like private people. You keep everything to yourself. What's on your mind, how you feel about things, your problems, your issues. I think it's time to change that, don't you? Your channel message is you should be proud of yourself for not fighting with this person, for not running from this, for not, maybe for someone like standing your ground. So you guys are going to be going on a date. You're going to be communicating. Someone from your past in the month of July. Happy birthday to all the Cancers in the world. Some of you guys, if you don't drink enough water, they're saying eat watermelon because it's mostly water, and then you get hydrated, especially if you're going to be, you know what I'm saying, drinking a little bit, you know. There's some people around you that you just want there to be like peace. Maybe it's at your own home. You're just like, would you guys just shut the, you know what I mean? Let's work it out. Let's figure it out. It's not even a big deal. Some of you guys, if you start walking again, that'll really help you, especially when it comes to your heart or a heart disease or whatever the case may be. Listening to music helps. Some of you guys, put your phone down and take the steps and be brave in whatever it is that you do. You have enough experience in whatever this is, and you know basically everything that you need to know about it. And you have so sometimes your emotions, you think like they protect you, but sometimes they get in your way, and that's true for anybody. Who's next? Taurus. No going back, only forward. Your guys' energy is in the right place. Whatever kind of movements you're making, whatever things are going to be brought up, good old Mercury retrograde brings all the X's back through the fucking cracks in the, you know what I mean? You know how it goes. Everybody comes slinking back, and you're learning kind of along the way, but at the same time, There's people that appreciate your energy. There's people that are going to be celebrating you, or whatever the case may be. Something's going to happen really fast, and you're going to have this feeling like you're flying. I don't know if you're high, but at the same time, it's like something you wish for is happening really fast, and you don't understand, like, you know what I mean? Like, because you've taken the steps to move your life forward, because you left things in the past. So don't fuck it up now and pick up the phone when these fugly people from the past slide in your DM. They're like, how you doing? You know, like trying to hit you up and whatever, because do they have anything new to say? Is it going to be any better this time around, or is it still going to be trash? I mean, you can talk to people, you know what I mean? You don't have to be rude, but I feel like there's some parties, there's some gatherings, there's some goings-ons, and someone like really cares about you, but you really care about them. Kind of literally the same person, but I feel like you or someone else, like there's either more than one person who has emotions for you, or you have more than one person you have emotions for. Now, is it 2 or 3 people? I mean, 2's an even number, 3's a crowd. I mean, whatever. I'm not here to judge you. Pick the right one. Because one of them is going to keep you in the same hamster ball that you were for 6 years when you were with them. The other one might be a different spin along the road, you know, where you can laugh and be yourself and have a good time with them, and things aren't going to be so serious. Like, why so serious? You know what I mean? Hakuna Matata. Good luck. Oh. Aries. Aries, your life purpose. And I feel like this is at least my 3rd time saying this. And you know, I'm gassing y'all up. Not that you fucking need it, but you're to be reminded, part of your life purpose and part of what's going to grow your celebrity, I don't want to say ego, but this is about seeking new forms of expression. This is grounding yourself. Your root chakra is always highlighted. It could be back problems. It could be just overall your root chakra. Hello, KB. This is about learning to rely on yourself, which you guys have always done, but not in a way where you're like, I don't need anybody, nobody needs me. But this is about like you standing in your own power, teaching other people that, but realizing your power, being that, you know, dependable person, but having faith in yourself and making those changes in your personality when it comes to your physical body, shape, form, whatever you want to do, but also your mind. And once you make those changes, it's going to be a very powerful, like, ripple effect across the rest of the zodiac, because you guys hold a lot of weight. Like, isn't Aries like basically ruled by Mars? Like, it's like anger and power, like red everywhere. You know what I mean? Like, you guys are like powerfully fucking crazy, or you're powerfully like, there's a lot of energy that you can shift around, and it could actually be good for the rest of this fucked up ass world. You know what I mean? There's something someone wants to tell you, or you need to tell someone, but they're saying, think about your words before you say them so that it goes in the direction that you want it to go in. You have some Pluto energy, and you're being taught some things, or you're being like, you're gaining wisdom, or this person, or whatever the case may be. Some things are not being said, basically, and you're keeping it to yourself. This person is, it has to do with communication skills. It is a lesson, obviously, but it's also about like figuring out, are you maybe being too stubborn? Is this person maybe being too stubborn? Can we make any changes? Some of you guys could be getting a new job. Perhaps a mailman. Some of you guys are veterinarians, or that's something to look into. Maybe there's a school, you're waiting on a letter from a school. Nursing energy is around you guys for some odd reason. I feel like you guys have always played a specific role, but this is about branching out and doing something, like whatever ideas pop in your head and you're like, yeah, I don't know, because you've always done the same shit or whatever, but it's like doing something different, but you actually might like it and you actually might be really good at it. But it's important to laugh through the confusion, because same message. No going back, only forward, and maybe it's not what you think. So, whatever that means. With the karmic wheel here, why is everybody's biggest block themselves? Like, when did we come up with this complex, like, we can't do things, or we're not good at this, or whatever the fucking case may be? Like, who cares what everybody else says? Like, who cares? We're grown as fuck out here. If you want to be a goddamn veterinarian or a nurse and you're a dude, who cares? Fuck it. There's some really hot nurses out there that I would literally injure myself to go visit. And I thought about it one time, but I didn't. I didn't act on it. But you know what I'm saying? Shit. Who cares? You know what I mean? Own it. Pisces. Maybe it's not what you think. Stop doubting yourself. It's like you're going over and over something that someone said or what someone did, trying to gain a sense of understanding. But it's like you're being tested, or this situation's being tested, but it's like you're gaining wisdom along the winding road, and it's teaching you a lot about when it's time to be honest, when it's time to be encouraging, when it's time to take better care of yourself, when it's time to make a final call about people in your life or places or things, so that the wheel can turn. You know what I mean? We're not doing the same bullshit over and over, which is fun and everything, but no. For some of you guys, if you have little kids who are really fucking hyper, something about grapes and like running maybe a treadmill, or like, I thought about that when my son was little. God, he was annoying. He'd never calm the fuck down. You know, when kids are little and they have ADHD, how exhausting they are, which, let's not be judgmental, but I literally thought about getting him a treadmill one time when he was little, just so he could run on it, wear himself out. Because I don't know about you guys, but kids are fucking crazy these days, and then we're stuck in the house like, this is cool. It's like 90 degrees outside. Because there's some fighting going on around you. And there's so much shit going on with the planets, Pisces. I would do a little bit more research in that. And then something with the sonic waves in the ocean. Whatever that means to some of you. But the colors blue and yellow are being highlighted. And there's someone who's going to give you a present. I don't know if some of you guys live on the coast, or you live by a beach, or if you just need to go for a drive or go in a boat. Do that. Especially when you get this energy where it's like you just need to go somewhere and relax. Maybe it's the great thing was wine. maybe you guys should just drink some fucking wine and go on the boat and, you know what I mean, just chill out, smile, fuck it up, you know what I mean? In my what's her name, Iggy Azalea voice. Who's next? Already did Libra. 3, 6, 7. Aquarius. Choices and crossroads. Take a risk, make a permanent change. Because this might be the last chance you get. This is something you ran from forever. Saturn return, Pluto energy, mental travel. This is something you have a hard time making a decision about. You are this person. Communication fucking blows with this situation as well. Could be a Scorpio. But I feel like you're ready for the change. But do you expect other people to change for you? Or these are omniscient friends who might not be all that omniscient after all. I think everyone else has to do things and you're not subject to that same energy. Not throwing shade, but some of you guys have been working too much and you need to go live a little bit. Take a flight. Some of you guys need to get better shoes. Some of you guys need to communicate. Even if this person was a teacher and you don't really like their energy, you don't want to admit to the fact that maybe they're right. Maybe they know a little bit. God damn it. Whew. What the fuck is going on with the police? That's weighing heavy on someone's mind, obviously, with everything that's going on. It's understandable. But should we believe everything that we see on social media and the statistics that go along with it? It's up to you to ride that train and go that way. But sometimes things are better left unsaid, even though you know. If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? Gemini. Gemini, you could be dealing with a Taurus, or this could be a Taurus with Gemini in your moon sign. Something to do with Gemini and Taurus. You guys ever listen to that Feels Mirror song where she's like, tell me I'm not crazy? Something about smoking weed and she just wants to know what strand to buy. I don't know. That might have something to do with you guys. Maybe you're not crazy. Maybe you just need to figure out the right weed to smoke. But I'm not a doctor. I would never promote marijuana. Stop doubting yourself, because maybe it's not what you think. This is a lot of mental shit, Gemini, and you know how it goes when you get lost up in here with all those personalities. And it gets ugly up there just like the rest of us, but you go way off in that other deep end, at the deep end of the pool, and you don't have to do that sometimes. Hi, Luna. Strawberries, or the color red. Whew. Some of you guys are getting stir crazy in your house. Like maybe you've been in the house too long. Maybe you need to go outside and look at the stars. Some of you guys did some shady shit to somebody. I don't know if this has something to do with your kids, but let them go. Like don't hold on to them so tightly, or vice versa. Because they'll tell you something, but so maybe this is this person's business and they don't really want to get into it. Something to do with the month of May. Like, you know how some people have white lies sometimes? Pay attention to some kind of music versus songs. Some of you guys need to get some more sun because it's affecting, obviously, your mental health. Maybe some more rabbit food would help as well. You know, carrots, they say, are good for a lot of things. Especially if some of you guys are worried that your ass is getting too big. Touche. I don't really listen. You can make any changes that you want into yourself, but let's just throw it out there that maybe some of us are like, I don't know, old as fuck, and whoever said that even mattered. Some of the things that we think matter don't fucking matter at the end of the day. the lights go off. Doesn't fucking matter. I'm gonna leave it alone. Leo, stop popping up in my reading. You're already done. Who's next? Aquarius, you're done. Capricorn, we haven't done. Just throw out the Cap energy. Cap, it says organization. Something is that you've been looking for, you'll find once you organize. Or you'll just feel an overall sense of peace. You organize something. You know what to do. Some of you guys just need to be patient, but you also need to be aware of some over energy. So people around you might be throwing off your energy, and it might be someone like a Libra or someone that's married, someone that's around you. Just gonna be really unexpected, and you're gonna be like, where the fuck did that come from? Like, you're gonna be out with someone, and then there's gonna be something that happens. But at the end of the day, I feel like someone in this situation like made up their mind that this was how everything was gonna go, and at the end of the day, your spirit or their spirit, whatever, something was an illusion. It wasn't real. We sometimes convince ourselves that illusions are real because they feel real, because our emotions are so invested. But if you were to explore it a little further, you'd understand that the longevity needs to be nurtured a little bit more, because if there's no progress, if this is a job, if this is a relationship, if it's something where you're trying to create something on your own, you're trying to express yourself, it's not going anywhere, then maybe it's time to chef it up a little bit. Some of you guys are like really good cooks. Maybe try a new position at your job. Maybe go be a lifeguard if you live somewhere by the beach. Some of you guys, you just need to smile a little bit. There's magic in that for some of you. Health and wellness. Let's think of that road, Cap. What didn't I do is the question. I need Leo. Don't be surprised, maybe it's just... Oh, Scorpio, Virgo. Scorpio. Three, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. So Scorpio. No going back, only forward. Noted. Oh, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? What's that movie? I don't know what it's called. Going. Something that you need to give, or someone needs to give, or someone will be giving. Where are you going? What are you doing? Something's going to be worked out. I feel like communication is going to be getting better in a certain situation. I feel like despite all of the problems and challenges and upheavals, things are going well. You're actually ascending. You're getting to where you need to go. Matching up certain energies to where they need to be. Maybe not getting enough sun, which, what are you talking about? I'm basically, fuck. I was doing my makeup. I'm like, I am quite transparent these days, okay? Might as well just go get a coffin and sleep in it like the vampires, because that's basically what I feel like. But anyways, maybe we need some vitamin D. Literally. Apples. If these iPhones get highlighted one more fucking time, especially with 5G, y'all need to fucking just be aware, okay? If you don't know, now you know, okay? Try to keep whatever area that you sleep in cold, because that helps. Something to do with money here, and a wish. So things are working out. You're getting better. Your health is getting better. Your intuition is, I mean, clearly we're on fucking point here. Shout out to all the Scorpios in this fucking world. People don't even know how dope we are, but it's cool. I'm just gonna leave it alone. If you know one, cool. You came from a place of, wow. So if there's a wish here, maybe it's time to ask. First of all, I don't see any stars out there, but okay. Who do we have left? Virgo? Don't be surprised, maybe it's just me. Virgo, what's your message? You know what to do. So there's some fighting. But it's like this person appreciates you or vice versa. Like they know basically no matter how many times you fight, how much stress there is or how much anxiety, it's like you guys are both in tune with each other where you know at the end of the day you both still care. You could never make the decision to just walk away from this, even though I feel like it would benefit you to branch out a little bit on your own, whether it's in your career, whether it's in your home life, whatever the case may be. But there also needs to be discernment. There again, with it being really hot weather wherever everyone is, watermelon is showing up again. These cards are really cute. Some of you guys need to stop eating cheese and eat more green vegetables or yellow, something with it. Yellow. There again, a lot of things are being illuminated. Something to do with Sirius too. You ever looked into the Sirius A and B planets? You know, the blue one that's hidden. I'm gonna leave it alone. But might be something to look into for all you curious Virgos. Some of you guys would be really good veterinarians, really good doctors. I don't know if you go to school for that or if you know that, or maybe you don't need to do what they tell you or listen to them, hypothetically speaking. I think things are moving, things are changing, and the more you take care of yourself, the more you nurture yourself in a certain situation, the more you'll find that there's creativity. There's more freedom to be creative, and then there's going to be more things you're going to pick up on, like, you know, then more choices are opening up. I just feel like you can't really see that right now. And for whatever reason, retrograde is going to be bringing it back to the forefront, like, here we go, you know what I mean? So many signs, it's like, this is the time to do something, whatever it is, and things are here, but it's like, if we don't take those steps to actually move this shit forward, if we don't take the steps to change, if we don't, like, you know what I mean? It's going to pass you by again. And then, are you going to have another chance after this? Because I don't know if a lot of people will, so there was that. I don't know if my phone is on 35%. Libra was done. Yes, it was. I'm gonna get off here because it's kind of late and I did my reading. If you guys would like to book a personal reading, check out the about section of my channel and probably in the description box below. Hope everyone is doing well. Thank you for coming to my live. It takes like 72 years to upload now, thanks to the upgrade on fucking YouTube, but it will be uploaded with timestamps hopefully soon. Anyways, you guys, I hope you have a good night. Bye.